Bună ziua, bine ați venit. So here we are in Trieste, Italy, on the coastline, heading towards Miramare Castle. A famous castle constructed for the Admiral of the Fleet, Emperor Maximilian, who came to an untimely end in Mexico, where he was executed by a firing squad. His wife continued to live here, and the castle is open to the public with gardens and a water park, nature reserve just beside it. It's a lovely day, nice and hot. Some people are swimming. You can hear the cicadas in the trees. Beautiful array of flowers aligning the path as we head towards the castle. And I'll bring you back when we get into the grounds. It's a protected marine zone, divided into 2 or 3 areas. Some youngsters here having snorkeling lessons, so they can go and have a look at the underwater wildlife. And here we are coming into the park itself, Parco di Miramare. The entrance gates and the castle. It's one of Trieste's biggest tourist attractions. You get here from the centre of the city, from the railway station, bus 20 or 6 or 36. And they all go near to the entrance, about 800 meters from the entrance to the castle. I'm hoping I can film without any restrictions inside the castle, but we'll see. From the city it just appears as a gleaming white edifice. Surrounded by a balustrade which leads you to the sea. Here are the gardens in front of the entrance. And a rather interesting sculpture which wasn't here on my last visit. Fiberglass sculpture, 2022.
I want to go in a tour.
No.
Why? No. It's once or 30 minutes.
Right.
We don't have time.
So here we are off on a tour of the gardens. Problem con macchine elettriche.
Una sposa.
Oh! Marriage, great marriage photos.
Al volo.
A lovely leafy arbor keeping people in the shade.
Questo qui sulla destra è il lago dei Cigni. So this one is Swan Lake.
A lake for swans.
Ma i cini non ci sono?
Sono dietro, so.
Ah, ci sono.
Qualche volta sono dietro l'isoletta. Adesso passiamo sulla via sopra, forse magari anche li vediamo. Qualche volta si nascondono.
Bamboo. Wow. A bamboo forest.
Questa casa qui sulla destra era la dépendance del capogiardiniere. So this was the house of the chief gardener.
The head gardener's house, cottage, in the grounds. In the shade, very nice. More statues.
Questo qui è Amedeo di Savoia. È stato ufficialmente l'ultimo a vivere al castello, dopo Carlotta e Massimiliano, e ha vissuto qui per 7 anni, dal 1930 al 1937. So this is Amedeo di Savoia of the Italian royal family Savoia, and he lived in the castle after Carlotta and Maximiliano from 1930 to 1937. l'intero parco sono 22 ettari e tutto adesso è in mano alla regione, quindi niente in mano ai privati. So the entire park is 22 acres big and everything is owned by the government. Questa è una statua che hanno messo recentemente per un evento, doveva essere temporanea ma l'hanno lasciata qui per il momento. So this is a statue that they put here temporarily for an event and they just left it here. It's nothing relevant to the castle. Sorry about the noise. Qui sulla destra c'è un'altra entrata barra uscita dal parco e qui sotto si arriva a Grignano e al Porticciolo. Ecco, allora le signore sanno già, da qui sotto c'è il capolinea della 6 che è l'autobus che porta in centro e da qui si può prendere anche il Delfino Verde che è il servizio di linea del traghetto che va sempre in centro a Trieste e poi c'è qualche bar come avete visto, ristorante, insomma è piccola Grignano. So this down here is Grignano. And from there you can catch the ferry called Delfino Verde that goes to the city center and also the bus number 6 that also goes to the city center. Queste sono le serre e il giardino botanico. Questo qui è il castelletto. Al castelletto vivevano Massimiliano e Carlotta mentre il castello giù veniva costruito. Hanno vissuto qui per 4 anni, dal 1856 al 1860 e poi appunto si sono trasferiti giù. Qui facciamo una piccola sosta, più o meno 5 ma anche 10 minuti. Se volete entrare al castelletto è aperto al piano terra, per i piani superiori serve una visita guidata prenotabile all'interno. Se volete, molto carino esplorare qui e lì in fondo c'è subito lì in linea d'aria dietro l'albero c'è una cappella medievale, anche quella visitabile, molto carina se volete dare un'occhiata e io vi aspetto qui.
Adesso poi caschi.
Sì certo, io sono qui.
Grazie.
So this is the little house, little castle where Carlotta lived while the main castle was being constructed.
Allora dovete andare in castello, fare il biglietto lì, tanto il punto di incontro è davanti al castello, si visitano le cucine e poi si viene insieme sul castelletto. Questo esattamente.
Quindi andiamo giù al castello.
Il castello lo fa.
Esatto, a destra scendete le scale, a sinistra arrivate in castello.
The greenhouses for the gardens and a wonderful display of flowers. And a little medieval church which is in ruins really, but very pretty.
Era un doppio.
okori.
Ne robi?
Vigyázz,
called the Cappella di San Conciano. Okay.
gentilissimo. Grazie.
Bună ziua, bine ați venit. Well, today we're going to look at transport systems in Trieste, which are very easy to navigate. You go to any tobacconist, and you can buy your tickets. Good deal is a day ticket, which allows you as many trips as you want for €3.35, which is a good deal. The bus and tram systems are fully integrated, so you don't have to hang around too long. When we went to Miramare Castle, there were 3 buses going there, so you got to wait about 5 minutes maximum for a bus. Once you've bought your ticket, you have to validate it. I punch it on the machine in the bus or tram, and then you're free to go. You only have to do that the first time. You only do that once. I'll just show you the station. There it is. It's very modern inside. And I'll show you that another day when we take a train. But there are trains to Venice, Venezia Mestre, Venezia Santa Lucia, which is on the island itself, and if you want to go further, like we went to Bologna, you have to change at Venezia Mestre and get a new train from Venezia. They go about every hour. Very good prices. To go all the way to Bologna, which is effectively a 7-hour trip, will cost you €26, which for 7 hours on a train crossing half of Italy is an extraordinary value price. Okay, I want to show you the tramway now and another hotel. I haven't filmed the outside of our hotel, so I'll do that as well. We're staying in a hotel called Hotel Italia, which is about 5 minutes walk from the station. Previously, I used to stay in a hotel a bit nearer, one street nearer to the station, called Hotel Roma, which I'll show you. The yellow building in the middle opposite, very nice, Hotel Roma, but they were full up and we wanted to travel, so we couldn't. Hotel Roma. Hope you can hear this okay. There's the bus 36 going to Castello Miramare. You can also take the number 6, which goes to Grignano. But that will drop you off. And over the road you've got the number 20, which brings you back, or takes you to Miramare. Miramare opens at 9 o'clock in the morning. Best to get there early because the queues do build up and you can end up queuing for 20 minutes to half an hour to get your ticket. So if you don't want to do that, then just get there early. Here we go. Now we're heading to Piazza Oberdan, which is where the tram leaves from. As I said, it's an integrated system, so you can use bus tickets on the tram. You just have to punch the ticket as you get on to validate it. You can see there are some truly beautiful buildings in Trieste. It's an undiscovered gem of Italy, and one that I recommend you visit if you're in the region. They've now got a link, as I think I said in a previous video, to the airport from Trieste Centrale. There is no tram here at the moment, so we've got to wait for the tram. Okay, we can do that. And then we'll film the tram as it comes in and takes off up the hill. A very steep hill. And it goes from here. Tram di Opicina. Okay. I'll bring you back when the tram comes. So there it is, the wonderful tram to Opicina, which is about 2 or 3 kilometers from the border with Slovenia, up on the coast. And it's a very interesting tram because it's a tram for part of the way, and then it hits a very steep gradient and becomes a funicular. And I'll hope to film it when it sets off, but we'll see, because it is a one-off. It was closed for 8 years because there was an unfortunate accident. I think 2 people died when the 2 trams, for some unknown reason, came together. There is a crossing where it changes to a funicular, so we'll see. But when it goes, there's a bell and then off it trots. So we'll see if we can get that moment. Trieste is a very hilly city, so not many bicycles here. A few, but not many. But lots of scooters to get you up the gradients as you head out of town, because you've always got to go up a hill to get out of town. And the magic moment as the tram begins to leave. There we go. Iconic. And we'll be taking that tomorrow up to the town of Opicina on the coast. So we've seen the departure of the tram, and now we'll see the arrival. It goes about every half an hour. You can use the normal bus ticket. There used to be an hour limit if you just had one ticket, but that's gone now. So here we go. Here comes the tram. Arriving from Opicina. What a beautiful sight. You can see how historic it is. Takes about 20 minutes to get to the top. So there we go. And this is the little booth that you can wait for the tram. So you've seen the departure, you've seen the arrival. What more could you wish for? Right, thank you for watching so far.